And boom, just like that, Judgment Day has come to the Houthi terrorists occupying Yemen, United States and Israel working together to say terrorism won't pay. And, Sana'a airport is like gone, like wiped out, they're saying. Even the empty passenger planes on the ground struck. For the second time in less than a day, the Air Force of Israel has attacked these terrorist targets of the Houthi terrorist regime in Yemen. And also, the central airport, you remember what happened before? They shot the Ben Gurion airport with ballistic missiles, and that's unacceptable. And guess what? There are consequences to your actions. And the airport, their airport in Sana'a, we're striking it similar to the way that we struck the Hodeidah airport, because that was used to transport operatives, weapons, and it's being used. They're holding these infrastructure places hostage for terrorist usage. The country's going to have to make a choice, just like all countries in similar position. We don't want terrorists in our country. It's ruining our country. It's bringing a curse on our country. That's what they're going to have to say. Okay, even some central power stations were attacked. And you can see how the Houthi terrorists have a significant amount of power supply from that power station. Even the Al Imran concrete factory north of the city of Sana'a also attacked. And so the Houthi terrorist regime is using that to build the organization's tunnels and military infrastructure. And the attack on the factory is saying, hey, you're going to have to shut down. Your economy is not going to work. These attacks are carried out with precision targeting, and with every effort to minimize any civilian harm or civilian property even as well. And the operation was approved by the Air Force commander, the chief of staff, and it is literally Judgment Day for them. At the same time, IDF is destroying rocket launchers that are in Khan Yunis aiming towards Israel. They said there was literally explosions and secondary explosions because there's so much explosive that they had in there. You can see that with 188th Brigade of the combat team capturing Hamas operatives in the Shabura neighborhood of Rafah. I'm there a lot. I was just there. And in recent weeks, we're seeing that the 188th Brigade has been, along with Division 36, has been really just conquesting the Shabura neighborhood, and the Hamas are surrendering. Is this a real good sign that the rest will surrender? And I really hope so, because these are big-time commanders. A Hamas platoon commander who infiltrated Israel and participated in the brutal massacre on October 7th. These guys are so evil. And he's responsible for holding hostages. Some of them were freed. Another person who was held is a Hamas sniper unit, which I really hope that we caught the ones that shot right where I was just a week ago. So right now the world is making a choice. Where do they want to stand? You have Turkish and Israeli warplanes in an intense standoff over Syria's skies, because they want Syria. The Turkish leader Erdogan wants Syria. So it's an escalation. Like, are they trying to make a fight between us? Because we have to defend our borders. We're not going to let the ISIS come up to our borders. No. And Israel's confirming that indeed the IDF has bombed in areas in Syria only for the purpose of making sure that they won't advance towards the border. Now there's a new tunnel, a new threat that was discovered, and truth be told, is Yahalom is constantly searching, never resting, day and night and day, for the 578 days. And let me tell you what, the determination to be able to defeat the enemy, let me tell you what, you can be tired, but I shared this recently on news. The Gideon's chariots, everyone's tired. But there's only a few that are going to rise like Gideon, and they're going to stand in the gap. That's you, and that's me. We are going to not give up until security is returned. And I want to say we love our neighbors. And as the Aliyah Return Center, standing always to help in humanitarian ways, right now we're sending, again, truckloads and truckloads of aid, all kinds of aid, into Syria, along with some partners. We're doing this along with some partners. And after the fall of the Assad regime, you have this rise of this ISIS guy, al-Julani, and Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. And so there's a vacuum there, and our stance is we want to stand with the people, not with the evil regime that's come in. We want to help those that are in need, and we want to bring this through. So it's going through near the Mount Hermon crossing, near Mount Hermon, and it's going in and to showcase that Israel always stands for peace, always stands for what's right. And together, friends, Why don't you just donate to help us help the Syrians right now? And let's be a voice for peace. Let's stand united across borders and stand for what's right. Ezekiel 28 says, the nations around us will no more be a stinging briar, a thorn that hurts Israel, but will dwell in security when God executes judgment on all those around us who despised us, and all will know that the Lord is our God.